Welcome to To Be Human podcast, episode 22 on charity. So today I want to talk about, charity, and I guess different charities and, help, support charity because, you know, I think it's a good cause. And yeah, even though there has been case where charity have been a fake, as that's happened quite a few times, like where it finds out charities are fake or charities like don't even really help, and the money like just forever sits in a bank account, never going anywhere. I'm talking obviously about the completionist one in that case. But yeah, so I guess talk about, the good and bad, I guess, of charity, which kind of sucks because, ultimately you want it to be good because, charity is for usually a good cause, but sometimes it seems like, like anything, people will misuse a system for their own gain. So, yeah, it's sometimes hard to know which ones are reputable, charities or not, like which ones have a good reputation or not, and you don't know if how much of whatever you're spending is going into the actual helping of, the people, whoever it may be. It's an unfortunate fact of life and charity. But I guess just generally do your research. I know you don't want to potentially do research because that's like an extra thing, and people aren't going to do extra things because they just want things to be simple, but sometimes doing research is useful. It makes it in there reputable, and that they are actually causing good and not just promoting it, but then, in the background are actually, using the money for their own gains. But yeah, yeah, um, charity can be both good and bad. And it's just so sad when people ruin the name of charity. And I want to believe in, charity and all that, but there are a few that are bad, so yeah. Do your research, know about the charity, whatever else as well, and all that, so yeah. But anyway, let's talk about something good, because I don't want to have it all about the bad, because, yeah, and I want to promote it, so let's, I guess, talk about some good ones, one that I've seen a lot of recently is like the Trevor Project, and with it now being like Pride Month, I guess even more reason just why the go help them because, yeah, again, I saw Sybil's did a stream and then Judgmental Criz animation challenge is also going to be for the Trevor project. It's like going to hopefully help. So yeah, and yeah, again, I did my own submission for that. So yeah, so I think the Trevor project is reputable and safe. I think it's one of the safe ones. Other ones, what are some other big ones? There's definitely a few other big ones, but I can't really think about them off the top of my head. It's mainly, the Trevor project since that seemed very relevant recently, so I guess Trevor project would be one. What's another one? At least an idea that I can think of. Oh yeah, farmer like charities, especially like in like Australia and all that, with droughts and all that, which can critically endanger the lives of potentially many people if there was to be like really bad droughts everywhere. Like that would seriously affect a whole country. It's something I commonly fear as I am Australian, like myself. It's like something always in the back of my mind, like I feel like with the Australia's droughts and all that, if things go really bad really fast, lots of people could be starving here. It feels like if the resources aren't put into it, it may all collapse, and I feel like not enough is being done sometimes. Not only just droughts, but bushfires as well, which, could burn crops and all that, burn down all the stuff they're making. So, yeah. So, not only are the plants potentially not getting enough water, but also they're potentially burning. So, yeah. I'm just saying, charities for farmers is like definitely one I would support. Maybe I'm kind of biased because it would affect my own life, but then again, it also potentially would affect the lives of like 25 million plus people in Australia. So, yeah, yeah, I'm just saying that if things go really bad, not that it's going to happen, just with, global warming and all that, you know, um, and generally humans being incompetent, it and not focusing on the important issues, it feels like definitely very likely that if one of those like 100-year like drought things happen, like a super drought or a super bushfire, like if two of those like happen like back to back or even at the same time, like that could be absolutely devastating and affect the lives of millions. So yeah, I'm just saying, charity for farmers. Might be biased, but I do want to live to, like, I want to live to, like, at least give me one biased one. And plus, yeah, again, it's not just for me, it's for, Australia. So, yeah, I just feel like sometimes, like, the times where there has been government funding, whatever, it ain't always enough. Like, so, charity being, another lifeline for farmers is probably important. And it's not like it's only just Australia, like I'm pretty certain Canada had like some pretty bad bushfires as well at some point. Actually, I think around the same time Australia had the really bad bushfires as well. So, yeah. So, yeah, like, probably, be useful for, a few countries, like, more than just Australia. I'm just kind of biased and focusing towards the Australia situation because I know more of Australia being here. I'm like, I'm concerned of this, and this being, I guess, droughts, fire, and I don't know what. I guess just any other general problems that may come in, like animals being problems, or because that's a common one, or you know, worldwide pandemic like COVID that could have affected things that like yeah. Actually, with farmers are usually remote. They may have been less likely to catch it due to the nature of being remote. So, yeah. So, at least there's that. Sometimes, it's harder to spread when the distance is further and less dense of a population, because most likely it's just the farmers and that's it. But yeah. Anyway, I've been talking about, I guess, farmers for too long. Let's try and go away from bias now and talk about at least like one more charity. What's another one? Like, there's plenty of, ones dedicated to the different types of cancer, like all the different cancer research ones. So that's probably another one that's, valid to probably help out, is that cancer can suck and it would be easier, if there's less of it, because, or it doesn't affect people as much, because then people can live their lives normally. So yeah, different cancer ones are probably good as well. And yeah. otherwise, yeah. In general, um, charity, like, is for good and make certain you don't accidentally help one of the false ones, one of the bad ones. So yeah, yeah, just you know, try and be aware, I guess. But yeah, um, I guess that'll be it for this podcast. So yeah, help charity. Don't help the wrong charities. And yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I think that'll be it. So yeah, thank you all for watching this podcast. Peace, thank you, and goodbye.